Hello and a warm welcome to MLC TV News Hour, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Matthias Ayodiji Peter. First, the headlines. President Buhari says Nigeria will remain one. Governor ZULUM approves over 19 million naira for 59 BORNO students in law school. FBI raid on Trump's home sparks political reactions. And Serena Williams announces retirement from tennis. Now the news in detail. The President Muhammadu Buhari on Tuesday said his regime was determined to keep the country together. Reminiscing the gory civil war, the President said the price has been paid to ensure Nigerians' unity. Therefore, political leaders must uphold the ultimate objective of promoting the interests of the country. Buhari said this when he received former state chairman of the defunct Congress for Progressive Change at the State House, Abuja. President Buhari says, "We are Nigerians, God's willing will remain Nigerians, and Nigeria will remain one." The president said the self-centeredness that led to the loss of about 1 million lives between 1967 to 1970 must not be allowed to repeat itself, noting that the CPC was founded on a bedrock of patriotism and loyalty to the unity of Nigeria. The president also noted that the passion and zeal for improving the livelihood of Nigerians, which culminated in creation of the political party, had not dwindled. He therefore called for more steadfastness as Nigerians, urging all members of the defunct CPC and political leaders to remain mindful of the larger picture by working together, preserving the unity, peace and integrity of the nation. The federal government has said no fewer than 1.9 million passports have been issued to Nigerians between January 2021 and June 2022. The Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola, disclosed this during the inauguration of the Enhanced Passport Production Center in Port Harcourt. A statement by his media advisor, Shola Fashore, also quoted Aregbesola saying that enough booklets have been distributed across various centers nationwide. The minister said they have left no stone unturned in quest to make passports available to Nigerians. The last year alone, 1.3 million passports was provided to Nigerians. As of today, there is no booklet shortage in Nigeria. Aregbesola added that the Passport Production Center inaugurated in the state will serve applicants from Rivers, Cross River, Akwa Ibom and Bayelsa states. The Nigerian Television Authority management in Kogi State has reaffirmed their commitment to project the government's activities through special programs and news coverage at all times. The management gave the assurance when the team, led by the General Manager Yahya Adam, paid a courtesy visit to the reappointed Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fanwo, at the State Secretariat, Lokoja. He urged the government to take ownership of NTA by providing every necessary support for the station to always be on air.
NTA, yes, the personnel are federal staff, but it is doing the job for the government and people of Kogi State. And that is the story everywhere. And that is the mandate everywhere. And we have no any other, opportunity than to do that. So NTA is just a platform. And we have come with the zeal and commitment to serve the people of this state. But one thing is very interesting here. Even with that zeal, even with the commitment, we cannot do our duties effectively except with the support of the government of the state we serve. What I'm saying is that, sir, we are craving the indulgence of the government of Kogi State to take ownership of NTA, since our primary mandate is to serve the people of the state. The state government is also serving the people of the state. The state government will crave its indulgence to take ownership of NTA so that NTA can better serve the people and government of the state.
The excited Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fanwo, commended their efforts at projecting the present administration and activities over the years. He promised to continue to patronize NTA for better results.
I want to thank you most sincerely for all the good work you are doing at NTA. And I want to assure you that under Governor Yahya Bello, there is no free money. Because the promise to the good people of Kogi State is that their resources will work for them. But as NTA will be your biggest customer in Kogi State. So By so doing, you will be able to have access to the resources required to redefine our relationship.
Fanwo said even with the financial dwindling of the state government, information is key and they will within their financial reach collaborate with NTA to spread the good works Governor Yahaya Bello is doing. Amongst the government officials present to welcome the NTA management team are the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Electronic Media, Print and New Media. In his continued payments of scholarship for various categories of BORNO students, Governor Babagana Umara ZULUM has approved over 19 million naira to pay registration fees of 59 BORNO students currently in law school campuses across the nation. The registration was for the 2021-2022 academic section. Executive Secretary of the BORNO State Scholarship Board, Bala Issa, disclosed the payment to newsmen on Tuesday at the board's headquarters in Maiduguri. Issa explained that the approval was part of the governor's commitment to supporting capacity development of indigenes through different professions. The executive secretary thanked ZULUM for the support and urged benefiting students to make BORNO proud in the outcome of their examinations. Following the passage of the National Commission for the Coordination and Control of the Proliferation of Small Arms and Light Weapons (NATCOM) and National Task Force for the Control of Small Arms and Light Weapons (NATFORCE) bill awaits the President's assent to law. The Special Advisor to Kogi State Governor on Public Relations, Ahmed Bolori, has commended the Senate for passing the bill. He said being one of the frontliners who advocated for the bill is happy because when the bill is finally passed to law, fighting insecurity in Nigeria will improve. He further commended the Director General of NATCOM and NATFORCE, Baba Mohammed, for not relenting in his efforts at pushing for the sanity of the society.
Dr. Baba Mohammed was a civil servant who has served the Nigerian government for over 30 years and has even received a lot of awards from different organizations and agencies within and outside the government of Nigeria. And he's someone with reputation, someone who has worked diligently all over his life. And he understands the business of NATFORCE. And he has plans for NATFORCE, and he's been part of NATFORCE from scratch. And we're looking forward to, the signing of the bill by the President, which hopefully our current DG, Dr. Baba Mohammed, would move the organization forward to ensure that all the plans, the energy and the resources that we've put in paper will now be practically put into action for the betterment of the security in Nigeria and the wider ECOWAS sub-region.
Bolori said for effective and efficient delivery of the NATCOM and NATFORCE, Baba Mohammed should be appointed.
We share about 770 kilometer land borders with the Republic of Benin. We share about 1,500 kilometer of border with the Republic of Niger. We share about, I think, Chad is the least, with about 90. But of course, Cameroon is also a very large number of kilometers that we share. And of course, even in the marines, the waters of the country, we share a whopping 800 and beyond. And this is a very large territory to mount and cover. If NATFORCE as an organization would have leadership such as Dr. Baba Mohammed, a leader like him who has the organization at heart and who has been nurturing the idea of NATFORCE for quite a while now, even as a voluntary outforce. You see, NATFORCE will do a lot. Number one, he is going to maximize and utilize whatever expectations that NATFORCE is expected to bring as an outcome.
The special advisor said he strongly believes if NATFORCE is properly positioned, it will reduce the illegal importation of small weapons and dangerous arms into the country and will also become a source of revenue generation for the country.
From the look of things, Dr. Baba Mohammed's design or his own formula of running NATFORCE is such that NATFORCE will also be generating revenue. NATFOS will not depend on the federal government as other organizations are doing.
In his opinion, the agency should be managed and coordinated by civilians and not by any of the security agents.
As a matter of fact, there should be even a policy that NATFOS should never at any time be run or be governed, by any person who belongs to any military or paramilitary organization. You need someone who understands the other aspect of public service. Someone with a background in revenue generation, background in administration and management, background of human relations, someone who can be able to bring together human and material resources to put on the train to ensure that result comes out. But if you bring in anybody from the paramilitary, anybody from any military organization, it's still the same business. Why do we then even need NATFOS? We should have even let the Nigerian military, army, police, air force, and the rest to continue with their job. They exist with a huge manpower. So this is an avenue for government to ensure that a civilian is put to head the organization to ensure, a proper civil, relationship with the security agencies. Someone who understands the mentality of the people, someone who belongs to the society, so that people will now feel comfortable.
Bolore concluded that if Nigeria gets it wrong with NATFOS, then the Article 24 of 2009 of the ECOWAS will not be fulfilled. NATCOM and NATFOS will in no small measure contribute meaningfully to curbing and mitigating the incidents of insecurity and terrorism arising from the importation and proliferation of firearms and other weapons into the country. The bill for an act to establish the National Task Force on the prohibition of illegal importations of firearms, light weapons, chemical weapons, and pipeline vandalism into law was passed on the 26th of July 2022. If you're just joining us, it's MLC TV News Hour. We'll go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV with entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV. Reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. And now on crime. The governor of Ondo State, Rotimi Akeredolu, on Tuesday disclosed 5 suspected terrorists who attacked St. Francis Catholic Church Owo on June 5, 2022 have been arrested. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Irabo, on Tuesday said masterminds of the Owo Catholic Church attack and other terrorists behind the other daring attacks in the country have been arrested. Akeredolu confirmed the arrest shortly after the Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Irabo, announced the arrest of 2 of the masterminds of the attack in Abuja. Akeredolu was speaking while receiving the chairman of the state chapter of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, Ondo State, Prince Leke Adigbite, and his executive members. The governor also disclosed that the person who allegedly housed the suspected terrorists before carrying out the attack has been arrested. He said now that the military has announced it, he can now tell the public that 5 of the terrorists have been arrested. They are still on the trail of the rest. The home where they lodged in Owo and the person who lodged them before the attack have also been arrested. The governor also confirmed that some Ibera indigenes are now involved in the same act of kidnapping recently in the state. He further stated that he used this medium to urge Iberian brothers to concentrate on their farming trade. He said they are appealing to them not to copy bad things. The traders selling by the roadside should not become informants, that the fight is not against them. Akeredolu said he has seen their numbers and how they supported and voted for him during elections. He promised to dialogue with their leaders. Economic and Financial Crime Commission EFCC have arrested 18 suspected Yahoo boys operating in Lokoja in Kogi State. The arrest was effected by operatives of the Ilorin Zonal Command Office of the Commission when they busted the hideouts of the suspected internet fraudsters in Lokoja. According to a statement by the media unit of the command, it was the second of such operations in the state within the last 2 months. The operatives of the Ilorin Zonal Command, which covers Kwara, Ekiti and Kogi State, had recently, in June 2022, arrested 19 suspected fraudsters at different locations in Lokoja. The latest arrest, which was made on Wednesday, followed actionable intelligence and hours of surveillance by the anti-graft operatives to smoke out the suspected fraudsters of their hideouts. Among the suspects are two siblings, Bala Caleb Abdulkarim and Ayuba Bala. Others are Adebayo Olubumi, Yusuf Salau, Victor Yakubu, Victor Udi, Abutu Francis, Moses Akeji, Ayegbe Tangod, and Enola Adeniji. Also arrested with Abraham Ayodele, Julius Omowale, Samuel Onoja, Saka Usman Ojo, Isaac Emmanuel, Yusuf Mohammed, Ibrahim Musa, and Omanu Ojochenemi Victor. Preliminary investigation showed that the suspect operates as a syndicate to scam unsuspecting victims. The suspected Yahoo boys, who had incriminating items in their possessions, including 5 different brands of exotic cars, phones and laptops, have volunteered useful statements to the commission and would be charged to court upon the conclusion of the ongoing investigations. Now on foreign. The dramatic raid on Donald Trump Palacia, Florida residence by the Federal Bureau of Investigation on Monday has supercharged the polarizing political debate around the slew of judicial investigations facing the former president as he considered another White House run. Monday's shock action marked a stunning escalation of legal probes into the 45th U.S. president, drawing cheers from his political foes and condemnation from his allies. It denounced the FBI raid as weaponization of the justice system by radical left Democrats who desperately don't want him to run for president in 2024. The FBI declined to provide a reason for the unprecedented move against the former chief executive. But multiple U.S. media outlets said agents were conducting a court-authorized search related to the potential mishandling of classified documents that had been sent to Mar-a-Lago after Trump left the White House in January 2021. Trump has also been facing intense legal scrutiny for his efforts to overturn the results of the 2020 elections and the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol by his supporters. Since leaving office, Trump has remained the country's most divisive figure, continuing to claim that he actually won the 2022 vote. Trump's former vice president, Mike Pence, a potential 2024 rival, expressed deep concern over the search of Trump's home and said it smacked on partisanship by the Justice Department. Kevin McCarthy, who is seeking to become Speaker of the House of Representatives if Republicans win November's midterm elections, accused the Justice Department of weaponized politicization. Republican Party Chairwoman Ronna McDaniel called the raid outrageous. Now let's join Jonah Malik for our sports updates.
And on sports update, Super Eagles assistant coach Paul Ayegbogun has been appointed new manager of Denny's second division side, Jomabat FC. Ayegbogun took over from Nebel Trebausis, who said goodbye to the club recently. The 50-year-old coach has previously been in charge of Nigerians under-20 national team, leading them to a round of 16 finish at the 2019 under-20 World Cup. The former Nevada Wonders manager had in the past also managed Warri Wolves and 2-time CAF Champions League winners Enyimba United. Ayegbogun's last club job was at Glasses United in Gibraltar League in 2001, where he lasted only 2 months. Following their relegation from the first division last season, Jomabat FC parted ways with their former manager and confirmed the appointment of the Nigerian as they hope to make a quick return to the Denmark Top Flight League. Still on sport from tennis, United States tennis champion Serena Williams announced on Tuesday that the countdown has begun to her retirement from the sport. Williams, a 23-time Grand Slam winner, added that a time has come in her life for her to move on in a different direction. The 40-year-old said in a post on Instagram that she had to focus on being a mom and to achieve her spiritual growth. She wrote, "There comes a time in life when we have to decide to move in different direction. That time is always hard when we love something so much. My goodness, do I enjoy tennis? But now the countdown has begun." In an exclusive piece in Vogue magazine, Williams noted that she had never liked the word retirement, but rather go with the word evolution. She said, "I have never liked the word retirement. It doesn't feel like a modern word to me. I have been thinking of this as a transition, but I want to be sensitive about how I use the word, which means something very specific and important to a community of people. And that's sports update on MLC TV News. I am Malik Jonah reporting. Back to Augusta for more stories.
Thanks for the updates. On entertainment, Nigerian music icon Two-Face Idibia has in a shocking but interesting post apologized to his wife, kids, mom and management for being an embarrassment to them. In a lengthy post shared via his Instagram page on Monday, August 8, 2022, the music star said he is not looking for sympathy from anyone but was only setting the record straight. The music star said his post has nothing to do with being suicidal but isn't worried if he gets cancelled by fans. This isn't the first time the music icon will be standing behind his wife and kids in public. However, this is the first time he will be publicly apologizing to his family for the wrongs he has done to them. A few months ago, the music star and his wife Annie were caught in a messy crisis. In September 2021, the actress called out her husband over his suspicious relationship with one of his baby mamas, Pero. She also accused his family of not loving and caring about her since their marriage. The mother of two said her husband's family had frustrated their marriage for the past 10 years. A few weeks later, a leaked audio taping of the movie star surfaced where she threatened fire and brimstone. Two-Face later released a statement asking the public to back off his marital issues. She later released a statement on her IG page apologizing to the music star and his family. Obviously, still pained by the music star's past relationship, the actress once again brought up the topic during one of the episodes of the Netflix original reality TV series, Young, Famous and African. According to the actress, she had been subjected to many humiliations and embarrassment and would always question how Two-Face made the same mistake twice. Annie and Two-Face got married in May 2012 and they have two daughters, Isabella and Olivia. Nigeria singer Kizz Daniel has given his side of his arrest story in Tanzania. Speaking on his arrest at a press conference on Tuesday night, the Buga crooner apologized and promised a free show for Tanzanians on Friday.
You know, the people were already going wild, the fans were already going wild, which I know is out of love, no disrespect to the fans. And that I was advised to stay back. You know, you can't go. It's not safe or whatever. So I said, okay. I sat down with the team, the organizers, the promoters. Let's come up with a way, you know, to make it up to the Tanzanian fans. And then we decided to do a makeup show for free this time. I even agreed to partner with them this time, you know, to make the show go on. So we said, okay, in the morning we put out a statement, we apologize to the fans, we are all tired. Let's get some rest. In the morning, daybreak, we put out a statement and address this issue, and everything will be solved.
Recall that Kizz Daniel was arrested in Dar es Salaam on Monday for failing to perform at a show in the country on Sunday. Fans had earlier trashed the show's venue in anger over his non-appearance. And that's the size of our package today. Join us tomorrow at the same hour to watch our news as we give you updates on happenings within and across the globe. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel MLC TV, like and follow our Facebook page MLC TV, Instagram MLC TV 2021, Twitter at MLC TV 1. For your event coverage, information, contribution, advert and sponsorship, please call any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join us Friday and Saturday to watch our special programs. It's MLC TV. Reaching everywhere, informing everyone. I am Matthias Ayodeji Peter. Please continue to be your brother's keeper to build a united and peaceful society together. Thanks for watching.